Hey, it's funny how enlightened about female nature I am now since I found your channel. I read female like a book. I realized that a woman is only interested in a man for what he can do for her, and everything else is secondary. I'm currently living in Jamaica, and I realize the more I ignore what women say and call them out on their destructive behaviors, the more attention I seem to get from them. I found this weird because when I was in Manjana, I did not get this much attention. Most men fail to realize the control they have and women are attracted to success. Focus on yourself and subtract the distractions. I was hoping that you could do a video and enlighten men. Chasing women is pointless because when we do, we give them the power. However, when they chase us, we gain control and can use dominance over them. Keep up the good work, Handman. Bless up, one love. Thanks for subscribing as well as choosing this topic. I would say that women are attracted to the fantasy of success in addition to winning itself. The guys that play it cool and pretend like they aren't interested in women while buying the fanciest cars and houses can get the best women in Canada's largest city. They're projecting the illusion of success. An unappealing girl portrays the illusion of beauty by getting a nose job and professionally getting makeup done. It's all about appearing to be higher in the dominance ranking in the sexual marketplace than you really are as a man. While you can exercise control and authority over women, if you treat women badly, like a jerk, they respond, because that's what she would be doing if she was in your place. Let me explain. Women are attracted to self-confidence. When a woman has higher social value than you and you approach her, she insults you, criticizes you, and ridicules you. She will think, how dare you hit on me? When you're not handsome enough or rich enough, just being seen in her presence is often enough to lower her status. So she shames you, insults you, and makes you feel inadequate. So you'll hang your head down in shame, both of them. So when you treat her, a woman, worthless the same way, she believes that somehow you have more value in the hierarchy, because that's how she would be behaving if she was in your place. She enjoys being spoken down to because it proves to her that you have more value. Otherwise, you wouldn't actually be able to get away with talking to her rudely because some white knight out there would put you in your place. But because no other men are showing up to stop your pageantry, she believes the hype. I remember when I was younger and I would talk about my achievements and discuss all the things I was yet to do in life to make it sound as though I was going places. Women adore it when you talk about yourself and your passions, because once again, that's something they would be doing in your place. If you have confidence and show a little bit of success, they will stop what they're doing and go after you. You've even had women that friend-zoned me, and when I started achieving things, they tried to seduce me and invite me over. But of course, I could see through their schemes. Women would honestly lose their minds when I was younger as well. They did everything to make sure that I knew that they were interested. Some would be literally all over me, forcibly grabbing me, kissing me, or even groping me. I felt like I was a Harvey Weinstein's victim. Some of them did everything to stick a tongue in my ear. One even brought a naughty Playboy magazine to class to get me in the mood and show me she was willing to pose for me, if you know what I mean. If I chased women like this, the only way I could actually get away with it is if I was actually rich and famous before the year 2016, the time before the allegation gate was going on. So if you ignore women and do your own thing successfully, you become a target of women trying to rub their hands all over you like you're an instrument. Except when unattractive women do it, which most of them do, she won't be making you purr yet. If I chased a woman like that, I'd get beat up by a roving gang of pursuers. It's like if you refuse to give women attention, they just throw themselves at you like they're throwing themselves off a cliff. Either you pursue women and they scoff at you and you get shamed because you're not their type, which is code for not being socially, physically, or financially attractive enough to be with them. Or if you ignore them, the ones that end up throwing themselves at you aren't what you want, but they're more like low-tier females. Don't let the glitter fool you. I've learned that giving women attention and going after what you want doesn't work, because they will think that they're too good for you. But if you do your own thing and wait for one of them to throw themselves at you, she's usually a horrible woman. It's really rare to see a woman and get attention from her and be attracted to her and find her a good person to be with. It's extremely rare, like Venus passing in front of the sun. Next time anyone is going to see that transit of Venus is going to be a while. But finding a better-looking woman is a lot easier when you're younger, because it's easier for younger women to look attractive. As they age, it's the opposite. They have to try anymore. Gravity does it to them. Even when you ignore women, they still come to you and violate your personal space as if it's perfectly fine to do. I believe that many of them believe that a man, if by some chance he was attracted to them, would be doing the exact same thing. To get the right women after you, the ones that you actually want, takes a lot of patience and work. You have to appear to be a good catch, and you have to expose yourself to the right women. Even if you're at level 1, you're still going to need to put a lot of effort out there to be seen. It's good to ignore them and wait for them to come to you. But for some reason, I find that women that approach men have issues with their self-esteem. You'd think that the opposite would be true, and sometimes it is, but many times they don't have a lot of self-confidence to approach a man. However, they often go after guys who are several notches above them, thinking that they have nothing to lose. Most blue pill men want approval from women, and they can't help but surrender themselves to a woman who gives them attention and approval. Most men are taught that to gain female approval, they have to do something about it. They have provisions and protection. But when a woman gives you for no reason other than being yourself, it seems more genuine at first, as if she really cares about you and loves you. But in reality, she just likes effort. You put in yourself and the hard work she sees. Inexperienced men won't recognize that she is paying attention and approving your eyes because of what you can do for her. Raise your social status and save resources instead of the person you are. I almost got gored by a bull near the Devil's Tower in South Dakota. One lesson I like to share is always to pay close attention to a woman's behavior and how she positions herself, or you'll get gored. Someone distracted me on the side of the road long enough, asking for directions for the bull to sneak up behind me, and almost turned me into a sand sickle. Just be careful if you are dating a woman who is stalking you. She is not really doing it for emotional or financial reasons to take me away, or just wants to use you for free lunch in a restaurant. The biggest reason a guy shouldn't actually go after women is that if you do, they might just catch you.